All right. Healthcare. Starting off with Merck and Co. So yeah, last week really didn't do anything. So Monday, Tuesday we drop, Wednesday, Thursday we pop, and then Friday we drop. Uh However, I do enjoy this. Um Everything's real tight. We did just break out. You see, let me show you a little closer. You see our shorter range moving averages are starting to cross over to the upside, which is a bullish sign, which is a bullish trend. You see how um, when it was popping up, it was the let me get back to where I was. The shorter range or the shorter time frame moving averages. You see how they were below. Now they're starting, like even right here, they were below base or above the 50, but below the 100. Now they're starting to be above the 100, above the 100. So the 9 and the 20 are about to be above the 100, which is exactly what we want to see. So with Merck, I would say let's check out, see if we can find a short term, or not really short term, more of like they got the weeklies. Let's see, 1 month out, the June's, what is the price that we are at? We were at 77. Let's go. We'll do a retracement. See, yeah, it lines up perfectly. I mean, maybe not 100% perfect. My lines aren't always perfect. However, we are holding that 50%, right? We got rejected. Now we came back up, and we're basically holding the 50%. We're a little off a little bit, but I think my numbers are off a little bit on drawing the line. Yeah, see, I'm off just a little bit. So 85. Let's see if I can just. Oh no. Well, there we go. That gives us a much. My other line looked like it was a little bit more accurate. However, that's fine. As you can see, the 50 is what we're looking for. So, as I was for looking forward to options, however, with this new information and seeing this 50% line as kind of our big deterrent in the way, I am still bullish. However, I would like to see it close above the 78.76 or 78.66. So I would like to see it come up here. All right. Maybe break out, hit the 80, come back down to the 78, show me that it was going to hold the 78, and then let's go for it. Right? That just seems like a higher probability trade for me. Something that will make a profit more. Because right now, do I like this trade? Yes, I do. However, I do not like the fact that we have the 50% retracement right in the way. And look, we got rejected there. Look above, fail, massive hard. Look above, fail. Look above, fail. So I would like for it to look above and hold for maybe 1 to 2 days, because it keeps going above and then failing the next day. Right? It held 1 day, and this was in April, since it dropped in, which was in February. So it's in a nice trading range. I'd like to see it kind of break out of that trading range and then go for it. Now, if this holds, well, I mean, again, we have 5 days. We'll see what happens in 5 days. I like this one. See, okay, the difference. The difference is, you see how this is broken above the 50, right? I enjoy this much better. We just broke off in the squeeze. This one looks amazing. Is it too late to get in? I would not say it is, because the probability would tell us we're going to get rejected right here anyways. So where we are, which we kind of got rejected anyways, look for the 67, because the 67, 77 is really only like 50, 60, or what, 25, 75 points away, give or take, 75 cents away. I look for it to kind of come down there, hold that just a second, maybe one more down day, and then boom, we're up. I do like Gilead. Let's see if we find anything Gilead that's cheap with a big bang for our buck. We're at 63 or 68.53, kind of a upward trajectory, target of 7 of 80. That's really far from here. 74 would probably be a better target. However, we need to be kind of far out. 33 days. I don't see it in 33. July. Yeah, I do kind of see. Or are we 7? Give or take the 75s right here. Let me find a writing utensil. I like these. This one looks pretty decent for me. Where did I put my notepad? Oh, I know where it is. All right. So, what do we got? The Gilead GILD 75 July. ABBV. Well, this looks beautiful too. I mean, these are. I mean, it Friday hit the high and then came back down. Now let's look at the 15-minute. Yeah, it hit the high and first thing in the morning and kind of afternoon fade, which is fine. I'm all right with that. Maybe a half a more day. I mean, it's right at breakout, so it's I like it. Let's just leave it at that. I like it. However, it might be a little tricky because I don't know how Monday's going to open, right? So it's difficult for me to say, yeah, get it right at the open. Well, what if it gaps up 5 points at the open? And I'd be like, no way, because that's way further. Because we are looking for the 119 that's going to be in our way. So we're like right in the middle. I do like it. We're 3 points out of that. I'm enjoying it. However, just know that we're not extended. We're still hovering the line. We're basically the 20s like creeping right up. I like it. Let's kind of see what do we got here. Giving us 61 days. That time frame, I'm fine with that time frame in all of it. All right. So I'm even for that time frame, we're looking way into July. I'm looking at we could probably hit the 23 or even the 25 because they don't have options for the 23. The 25, try to get some premium pop. We're looking at $1.16, and we're followed by 11,000 people, so 11,000 other people agree with us on the July, so that's always good to know. The ABBV 125 July. BMY, Bristol Myers Squibb. If you can see, I mean, we're literally in a. Let me show you something. We're basically in that range, and we've been in this range for a year. Are we at the higher trajectory of the range? Yes. Would that indicate that we could be breaking higher? Yes. But in order for us to even go that, we got to go weeks. See, like when you look at it like that, look at this. This is makes it even worse, right? This is weeks. We have been in this trading range since 2019 is when we entered. We dropped out, but we have literally been in this trading range. It has not been able to break out of the 68. So when it does, it will be a short squeeze. Let me see something. Now let's go even further. 10-year months. Okay, wow. So whenever this was, I think we looked at this last week in 2016. This had one nasty month, 75 to 50 in 1 month, and it has not returned. As you can see, like, man, this is a lot of go up and short, go up short, short. This is 4 years ago. I almost want to say this if it breaks above the 60s, what this teal line right here, which is 67 give or take, it could have a massive pop to 77, and then once it passes 77, this is on the Richter. It's on like Donkey Kong, as you could say. Kind of reminds me of the oil, right? If let's look at the weeks again. If you pay attention to other things, it's kind of like the oil. How this line right here is like the line in the sand, and if it breaks this line in the sand convincingly and holds it, watch out, because we're hitting a 77, and then probably sky's the limit. Now, with that being said, what was the line in the sand was 77. For Bristol Miles, I would almost want to go. If you have been listening, I made a class yesterday kind of on this. On REITs, or not REITs, excuse me, on warrants. And this would be one of those. I mean, it was more on IPO, so it was completely different than what I'm talking about right now, but concept's still the same. Um, yeah, so buying something, this is 614 days out. So it's basically like owning the stock far out. So I don't know if you can see that, that's 7,000 contracts. Look at this. It's 27,000 contracts are holding the 62. So this is exactly what I mean by warrants. So there's literally no risk in this. No risk. So you're risking $700 for the next 600 days that this is going to go 7 points, right? So do you think it's going to go 71 in 600 days? Then it's worth it. For me, uh, I really want it. let's check it out next week. But if that I don't know if that made any sense. I don't want to go on too far down the rabbit hole. But if you watch other videos when I'm talking about, then that should make a little bit more sense. But that is a one to think about next week. I'm gonna go ahead and throw one out there just so I remember, because if we don't have anything out, then it's difficult to remember. So this is 250 days out. We're looking, I'm willing to spend, because this is really not going to be much money at all. Here's another huge 20,000, 23,000. Okay, so what that could be, because we're looking at 23,000, 27,000. It could be a calendar call. But completely different. Don't worry about it. If you don't, I don't want to go into it. 250 days, the 80s. BMY 80 Jan 22. All right. So it's basically buying me a warrant. It's warrants usually 2 years and more, but in the options, I don't know where to buy warrants. So we're basically buying an out of money long-term option, 250 days. Pfizer. I mean, it's on its run, so I can't say it's not. Let's do this. The extension. Let's extend it from here to here to the low, which was right there. Oh, okay. Okay, so when we draw our lines, it tells a little bit of a different story, right? It shows a pretty strong story. If it can hold the 40, this would be another long term. It's, I mean, the stock has made a massive move, kind of. All right. So it's gone from 33 to 40. So it's 7 points. We're only 3 points away from like a year. Let's check out the 10 years. So yeah, we're not far away from the all-time high, which was December of 18. The secondary all-time high was December of 20. So we're kind of getting a December seems like it's their high month. We're in a monthly squeeze. If that monthly squeeze takes off, it could, and we have high momentum. I like it. I do like it. I think we're in this a little bit. Let's look long term. Yeah, see. Oh, this is only 61 days. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Look at this. This is what we call following the big money. So there's a lot of money out there. There's 27,000 contracts betting that this is going to go 5 points in 61 days. I have $20 to bet with them. All right, this is a fun gamble, right? It's $20, but we are betting with 27,000 people for $1. This is just too far, but it's okay. Put it like this, and this is a complete gamma play, and I'm not going to do it because I probably will forget about this, and it will happen, and I won't catch it because I'll forget what it's all about. So 19,000. Let's just say you paid 3 cents for it. Imagine your game, right? If this has an EKG beep, like it just has a massive day, and this runs to 10, right? Or even 9. That means that you tripled your money, right? In a matter of nothing. Because you'll probably find a sucker that will buy it for 9. So literally what you would do on this is you front run, you buy as many as you can, right? And then you have different sell prices already good to cancel 100 days out, 60 days out at 9, 15, 21, right? And you just get rid of them little by little. Completely different strategy, has nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now, because we are betting with our 16 cents or our 19 cents. We're going to invest a whopping $20. AstraZeneca. Ooh, doesn't seem like there's a lot of volume. Kind of gappy here. Gap up, gap down, gap, gap, gap. I like it, but be careful. One, two, three, four, 5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Monday, pop up. Tuesday, drop and pop. So this is a gap up Monday, gap down Tuesday, gap up Wednesday. Basically stay and stay. Yeah, have fun with this one. This is Mr. Gaps all over the place. Watch the 55. It's coming up. 50% retracement of, let's check out, see where we are. Of the high of 64. So just be careful. We're coming close to that number. Other than that, if we can break above the 55, go up a little bit and hold it, kind of like how we saw in Pfizer, I'd be more apt to want to buy it, but I don't want to buy something on its way to resistance. Johnson & Johnson. Well, it would have been beautiful to buy it on Thursday. Right? 66 to 71. Beautiful. Got rejected right where we were supposed to. I almost want to say, let's give it another day or two. Kind of come, because it hit the 20, so you can't say. I want to see it above the 71. However, that's like 6 points away from this low right here. So that's because it broke out right here, came all the way back down, touched, and took off. Touched, got rejected. Look for maybe 68, and then a breakout up to 73. Honestly, really where I see this bad boy. Let's give it another week though. United Health Group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Monday, beautiful. 425 got rejected. Boom, all the way down to 425 points drop. But this was a beautiful place to get it. I would almost want to say start loading a bag. If it can hold this 407, this area right here, and the green line comes up, our red line kind of comes up, so it might be here for a few days, right? Then look for it to keep on going. I don't see any reason why this would turn. Sarepta Therapeutics. Have we turned the corner? Have we turned the corner? is the major question. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Monday. Tuesday we hit the low and we made a brand new low. So this is like a low. Yeah, maybe. It's gone 9 points. Or no, what? It's gone, yeah, just about 9 points. 8 and some change. Since it hit its low on Tuesday, we're in a massive squeeze. If this, I mean, this has potential, like really going up to the 90, or it could get destroyed when it hits the 78. So just be careful. I don't have any money for it right now. Moderna, 7 points, 7% on Friday. However, that number is such a lie. As we can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on Monday, we were started at 164. On Friday, we ended at 161. So that beautiful pop, 11 points, didn't even bring us to where we ended or where we started on Monday. However, almost a double top right here, double bottom, excuse me. I would say if any time to get into Moderna, right now would be the time. Looking for the 180. Let's see. Yeah, they are super expensive. So there's a lot of people, even let's say 5 days, you got 3,000 people betting it's going to move 20 points in 5 days. So if you have the stomach for it, because you could bank, but it could also rip your head off. I don't have, my account's not large enough to play with this, just because the volatility is a little bit too much for my account. But if you can't afford it, be my guest, have fun with this one, be careful. However, but it looks like it's poised to bounce that 20 points really fast.